Hello students, in previous video we learned classification of material. So today we are going to start another chapter, that is lesson number 5, separation of substances. In this chapter we learn about how to separate the substances from their mixture. So students, most of things which we use in our daily life are mixture. Some of the mixtures are around us like air, which is the mixture of different gases, food grains, which usually contain small pieces of stones and some insects, etc. Sharbat is a mixture of sugar and water. So students, you can say that a mixture can be a solid, liquid or gas. Here in food grains, we can easily see the different substances are mixture present in the food grains. But if you take the example of seawater is a mixture of water, common salt and various other salts dissolved in it. So in this case, we cannot see the different substances present in the mixture of seawater. So students, the mixture are separated into their components for various purposes, such as to remove unwanted substances from mixtures. For example, we buy wheat, rice and pulses from the market. Those food grains usually contain small pieces of stones and some insects. So we need to separate them from these unwanted things which is present in food grains. Another reason for separating a mixture is to remove a harmful component from it also. Taking another example, we make a cup of tea by boiling tea leaves in water and then adding sugar and milk. After the tea has been made, we remove the used tea leaves from it before drinking. Here, used tea leaves are an undesirable component. So we need to separate or remove an unwanted component from it. Now next is a mixture is separated to obtain useful components. For example, butter is a useful component which is separated from a mixture called milk. Another reason for separating a mixture is to obtain a pure sample of a substance. For example, petroleum oil is a mixture which cannot be used as such as fuel. In homes and vehicles, we separate the petroleum mixture to obtain useful components like kerosene, petrol and diesel by the process of distillation. Now we will describe the methods for the separation of mixtures. Number 1 is hand picking. Hand picking means to take out by hand. The method of hand picking is used to separate those mixtures where the components is in a small quantity and it can be picked up easily by hand. So, the method of hand picking is usually used to separate undesirable or unwanted substances such as small pieces of stones, etc. from wheat, rice and pulses. Now we will take another method, that is threshing. Threshing is the process in which a stalk or stem are beaten to separate grains from their stalk. In this process, stalks are beaten to free the grain seeds. Sometimes it is done with the help of bullocks, and machines are also used to thresh large quantities of grains. During threshing, the stalks are converted into very small pieces called hay, which is used as a dry fodder for cattle. Now we will take another method, that is winnowing. When a farmer threshes wheat crops in this field, he gets a mixture of wheat grains and husk. This method is based on the fact that husk is very light whereas wheat grains are comparatively heavy. Winnowing is the method of separating husk from wheat grains with the help of wind. So we can say that winnowing is used to separate heavier and lighter components of a mixture. Now next is sieving. A sieve is a shallow vessel having small holes at its bottom. To separate mixture by using sieve is called sieving. It is used to separate those solid mixture which have components of different size. For example, the wheat flour which we bring from a flour mill is sieved by using a sieve having a very small holes. Sieve also used at construction sites to separate pebbles and stones from the sand. Similarly, jewelers separate the pearls of different size by method of sieving. Okay students, I hope you understood all the topics in this video very well. Okay students, thank you.